Hey, happy Wednesday afternoon to all of you out there in social media land. This is Brother Dana coming to you from Chicago. And look, I think I need to just give up on even trying Facebook Live. I think I was sentenced to a life in prison without any chance of parole. So I guess it is what it is. Anyway, I wanted to come to you just with some of the Facebook postings that we are seeing on a regular basis now. I mean, just filling our social media. And those are the postings of white individuals calling the police on black youth, my brothers and sisters, true Hebrew Israelites, for no reason at all. Although they state reasons like sleeping in Yale University, for smiling, for enjoying life, for being a realtor in a neighborhood. And the one that you see all over, the lady that called on the black man that was barbecuing. And the reason why you're going to see this, and unfortunately I must say it's going to increase, is because desperation calls for desperate measures. My white Gentile family are becoming very desperate in keeping their white supremacy. They are recognizing and they see that even though the tables have not changed, but you as a group of people that were brought here to be slaves and to remain as slaves are banding together. And so we look at this woman that called on this gentleman for barbecuing. Her picture is gone all over Facebook, and I promise you her life will never be the same. That puts fear in my people, because you are in your own way rising up and saying we're not going to tolerate this. And so because of that, my people are becoming very desperate and fearful, and by any means necessary they will contain and continue to hold on to white supremacy. But I want to say this, that the bark of my people will be much greater than their bite. My people, without their guns and without their political control, will be nothing. And up to this point, we've had the guns, we've had the political control, not because white America is stronger than you, but because the Most High has granted my white family, my Gentile family, the ability to have that power over you. But now that the Most High is removing that from the Gentiles, you will be able to rise up in who you are as the chosen people of the Most High, the true Israelites and Hebrews, because your time of oppression is coming to an end. My people don't recognize that this is not a battle of the flesh, but it is now a judgment of the Most High. Because they don't recognize who you are, first of all, they don't even recognize you as humans. They do not recognize you as equal. They do not recognize you as value. So they sure in the hell do not recognize you as the chosen Hebrew Israelites. But at one point, they will have no choice but to recognize who you are. Whether they surrender to that and acknowledge that and repent of our past and to be saved, that's yet to be seen. But my people have a big bark, and you saw that with that woman that could say these racial slurs to the black man, that's barbecuing. But once she was confronted about it, what did she do? She cried like a baby and headed straight over to the officer. So my people's bark is far bigger than their bite. But because they've been equipped with guns and the power in this country, they have seemed to be powerful people. But again, the power that has been given them by the Most High, my white Gentiles, is being taken away. And we are desperate. And in that desperation, we will resort to desperate means. And my white folk will hold on to white supremacy and power by any means necessary, even to the point that we will let our own children be sacrificed in these school shootings, because again, they recognize that a white young man with a gun, far and few in between, is less dangerous than black men having equality or power. That is why they will overlook anything, even if it becomes evident clearly that President Trump is who we know he is. They'll overlook all of that because what they're holding on to, which is the foundation of white Christianity, which is the foundation of America, is white supremacy. You were brought here to be slaves, and you will remain a slave by any means necessary if it's left up to us white Gentiles. But yeah, that's all I can say. So be encouraged. I just wanted to, I want to try to keep in touch with all of you on a weekly basis to know that I'm keeping in touch. And I also want to say this about the black pastor from the NAACP that did lie about being harassed by police, and then later now we found out that it wasn't true. Yes, I want us to be people of integrity, including myself, but again, my white folk are going to use that as an example, but let's just be honest here. How many thousands, if not hundreds and hundreds of thousands of lies has my white evangelical Christians and white Gentile America done on you, my black brothers and sisters? Too many to even count. We've lied on you, we've imprisoned you, we've shot you, we've killed you, we've lynched you, we've raped you. So, although I'm disappointed, I'm not going to beat the man up, because after all, my folk have been lying on you for 400 years, and we overlook our lies. So how dare we not overlook that one lie of that man? So again, it always reveals to me the double standards that America has, and even some of those double standards my white folk have put and caused you as my black brothers and sisters to accept about your own self. Yes, shame on him, but my white folk lie all the time, and it becomes the norm, and you as my black brothers and sisters deal with those lies all the time, and you're expected to deal and to embrace those lies. So anyway, just a little bit of food for thought. Hit me up on my webpage, www.onelovesociety.love. Those of you that want a t-shirt, hit me up. We've got t-shirts out there for sale. All those proceeds go to the work that I'm trying to do. I'm heading down to Jacksonville, Florida, June 7th, 8th, and then the 9th for a National Hebrew Conference. And I get to speak on Friday. So if you're in the Jacksonville, Florida vicinity and you're free those days, contact me. I'll get you the information. Tickets are free. We are capping it at 500, and I know at one time we are already about 350 people. So I don't know how many tickets are left, but get in touch with me and I'll get you the link so that you can register and you can be there, and I can meet you and give you a hug, because I appreciate each and every single one of you that support me. I appreciate the kind words that I get from all of you. Again, I want you to know it is an honor from the Most High to be able to be used by Him, to serve Him by defending and proclaiming who you are, my black brothers and sisters, the true Hebrew Israelites, the true chosen precious people of the Most High. And thank you for adopting me. Thank you for welcoming me. Thank you for these 24 years of loving me when I don't deserve to be loved based on the history of my people. So remember, you're going to see my people acting very desperately, because in our desperation to maintain white supremacy and white control over the slaves that we brought here, we will do whatever is necessary to keep it. But be encouraged and know that whatever they do is coming to an end, because The favor on the Gentiles is now being turned, and the favor is going to be placed upon you, the true Hebrew Israelites, the chosen of the Most High, also known as my black brothers and sisters here in America and across the world. Be encouraged and know the Most High is faithful. And we'll talk later. All right. Shalom.